Hey y'all, Hot Mess Express, no power. Hey, say hey when you come on. Hey guys, it's chilly. Hey y'all, say hey when you come on, give me a thumbs up or something. Hey guys, all right. So I heard something. I've got my bedroom window open because we have no power still. And I heard something, and the power company, Duke Energy, was in my neighbor's driveway right here. So I rush out. He starts backing down the driveway, so I ended up having to go down the neighbor's driveway for a hot minute. And he's like, is there any, I think there's a cable down on the lines back here. And I'm like, oh, really? And I said, or the trees down on the cables back here. And I said, when power went out, nothing was going on. Like there was no, it hadn't started yet, hadn't even got to us. And I said, someone over in the next door neighborhood said that a power pole had went down. And he's like, oh, and he goes, well, we've got thousands out, so this isn't our main priority. And he leaves. He gets in his truck and leaves. So anyway, I guess we're not anybody's main priority. I'm exhausted is how I'm doing. I'm so tired. Not having power, you could hear everything last night, and I didn't sleep well. And by the time we woke up this morning, I've already got my back hurting. I think I've cracked a rib last week, and so I'm having a real hard time breathing or I can't lay flat, I can't lay on my side, nothing. And it's painful just to get up, to go to the bathroom or anything. But and then when we woke up this morning, Log Home Dad had like 5 jobs already. And I've gotten 2 more, and I know he's got more. I think he said he had over a dozen so far. And plus he had to go drop off some equipment at his buddy's place and a hospital. And he went to get back on the road to come home on the turnpike. And at the exit, he needs to get off there soon, it's closed. So he turned around, goes back, gets back on the turnpike coming back, and was going to get off at the exit before. And by then they had closed that one. So poor guy has just had one heck of a time, and he's soaking wet. I know he's got to be hangry. I have had no coffee. And we'll have to figure out something for tomorrow. That's all there is to it. I can probably go in the camper, but I don't know if the propane is up and ready. But anyway, I'm going to show y'all what we got going on. So no power for us. We're not important. There's more important power. I don't know. We're the earliest that power went out. The storm hadn't even hit us yet. So there was like 800 and something of us that the power went out on. And so we've been without power since 5:30 last night. And felt like we were that close. All right, so I'm going to turn you around. I'm at the top of my property. And just show you kind of what we're dealing with. It's going to be one heck of a mess. Thank goodness we don't seem to have any indoor flooding. The camper's wet, so something was breached in the camper. I don't know what, but let's see. All right, so you can't even see our driveway for all the debris here. We'll walk up to the coop. This big old pine tree is dead right here. Look at this. Look at it. So this big old pine tree right here is dead, and I cannot believe that thing did not come crashing down. I mean, there was a period of time I woke up about 2:30 in the morning, and the whole tops, I tried to take a video because the sky was bright enough to see out, but the flash kept wanting to come on. The light kept wanting to come on for the video, so then you couldn't see it because I was having to do it out the window. So anyway, I cannot believe that one has not fallen down yet. I'm expecting that to happen anytime. I'm not even positive where this, oh yeah, I do see where it came from. It came from that tree right up there. I see the broken, you can see the jaggeds. And then this, look at, that's our fire pit. It tumbled Log Home Dad's lights. Then I saw a pine tree up here. Look at all of it. I saw a pine tree up here, and I thought it must have been a little pine that came down, but it wasn't. I'll show you what happened here. So there it's laying there, and it's actually, chickens are fine, by the way. Everybody's been asking about the chickens. So here's this one. I mean, look how they snap off, you guys. Isn't that crazy? And it is actually from, hang on, this tree right here. You see right there where it snapped off. So, and we heard trees all night just snapping off everywhere. So that's this guy. That's big too. It's full of pine cones too. But we heard trees all night long snapping off. What a mess. We'll go back this way. I'm just thankful nothing landed on the house, or nothing major. We did have a big branch hit the house and break and fall. Scared me to death. That was about 4 in the morning. And I was trying to see if I could see what was going on. I had a point to that. Oh, I looked outside the camper, or outside our bedroom window today, and I noticed that the kitchen vent, which is done by remote in the camper, like it's got a switch, it's automatic, and it was flapping. So thank God I saw that, and Log Home Dad went there and put towels down, because it's soaked in our camper. It came in through the camper. As you can see, there's just, I mean, it's just everywhere. Everywhere. What a mess this is going to be. And I'm shocked nothing landed on the greenhouse, nor on Log Home Dad's deck for the cabin pool. Look at all this. That's a big old branch right there. But then we had a tree come down right here. Sorry, I'm in a lot of pain, so just walking is like hard. There's just all kinds of debris. That's mistletoe right there. Look at that huge hunk of mistletoe. Huge. Look at this tree. So that whole tree came down there. It broke and came down. So that's our pineapples. What a mess. Look at all this. Wait to see the biggest one. And I told Log Home Dad last night, I said, oh, it came down on his electric fence too. I told Log Home Dad, I said, we're standing at the kitchen, and I said, I don't like the way this tree's looking. I said, I bet anything that will come down. And sure enough, it did. I'll have to show it to you. Our poor little cabin pool. It made it. That didn't make it so well. Goodness gracious. Look at this. My cushions on the sofa in there, I gotta go stand them up. They are standing in puddles. Oh my gosh, the poor pool. Oh Lordy. Oh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Oh my goodness. And the deck. Deck won't be bad. He'll do that off, but I'm gonna have to be out here with the scooper. Here we go. Look here. And that's our generator's under that. Look at this. That is huge. I mean, that's as big as a dang tree. It come off, I'm wanting to say, I spotted it earlier. So there's my kitchen window. So I was standing outside the kitchen window. I mean, look, this is like, here, let me turn you around. Get an idea of how big it is. It's huge. And it came off somewhere up top here. Oh, right there, right there. That's where it broke off. I just knew it. I told Log Home Dad, I'm like, that is gonna break off. I just know it. What a mess. Look at all that. Oh, Lordy. We did not flood. Can you believe it? I can't even believe we didn't flood. There's a little limb. It's just covered in debris. That kind of gives you an idea of how big that is. That's as big as a dang tree. Oh my gosh. I'm really shocked we didn't have more trees come down, because we got some that are just, I just thought they would be coming down. Here we go. Camper. Like I said, no power, and Duke, he was just like, well, we have thousands that's without power, and he took off. So he didn't even try to help us. I'm really surprised this branch here didn't break. That's our bedroom, and it just kept hitting against that all night. So I really thought this was gonna break and that one was gonna break, but it didn't. Doesn't mean it can't later. There's an air plant. It's just, I mean, and I know it's hard to see on video, but the entire yard is just covered in this, just like that. I mean, it is just absolutely covered. Oh, I just heard a tree. And that was another thing. All night we could hear trees breaking off. It was insane. You could just hear them breaking. I hear the doggies. And Log Home Dad brought all of our vehicles up here so that they would be out of a, tree, a typical tree zone. So we didn't have any trouble with our vehicles. Let me just see how my power bank's doing in here. %, yay. Thank goodness. I've had to charge a couple of times now. I'm gonna, I got a couple of orders to put in for some of my clients for Scentsy, and once I'm done with that, I gotta feed the dogs. But look at that, can you believe that did not break? You guys, these trees were just a swaying, and I mean, way over. They were hit, I could feel, or I could hear a couple of branches kind of hitting the house. I am absolutely shocked that we aren't more than what we are. But if y'all have it in you, if you'll pray for Log Home Dad, he is gonna be exhausted. He'll probably work all night long if I know him. He'll be absolutely exhausted. But I gotta find me some coffee. I gotta figure out a way to make some coffee. And I just pray our electric comes back on, because this has just been, it's awful. And I haven't taken anything out of my fridge yet because I'm in so much pain. I was afraid I'd start loading it all up and then the power would come on and I'd have to bring it all back. So look at our, you see how they're permanently, I can't even get words out, you guys. It was pretty scary. It was pretty dang scary. Let's let me go in here. Oh, Log Home Dad said last night we have a tree down. Now it did get wet in here in a few places, which doesn't surprise me. But as you can see, like look at the water. So that's what was on my, you can barely see the puddles now, but that was what was on the furniture earlier. Was Log Home Dad's gonna have to bring some dryers out here for me, or it will mold and mildew. It's gonna smell terrible. But how did you guys all fare? Is everybody doing good? I'm thrilled it wasn't more, but it's gonna be enough. You know, what a time for this to all happen. And this is late in our season. We don't typically, there's some water. We've had some drainage up top. We don't typically have it this late. So this is quite the surprise. Yeah, there's stuff everywhere. Goodness. Well, like I said, if you just pray for Log Home Dad that he has the stamina, because he's not a, bless his heart, he's not a, if people need help, he keeps going. So I don't want to say he's not a quitter, but I guess that would be maybe the word. He knows how desperate people are. So it's just been one mess after another. And there's my, and I guarantee I'm trying real hard not to step here. I mean, that is probably fallen down 6 inches. I can see where it gave way. I guarantee the rest of it's like this too. So I'm trying not to step here. And it's hard to remember not to. And you can see, like, all that is just debris. All of it. Because this is where Daisy's worn her path. So it's just debris. So it's going to take weeks to clean this up. I mean, I don't even want to guess how long it's going to take. It's going to be a mess. a complete mess. So I hope this finds all y'all well. And if you need any special prayers, let us know. Glad you made it through. Chickens are great. Chickens are fine. Yes, I do still have a home. That's very important. Doesn't make it any easier for all the stuff we have to do. It's it's going to be a lot, and with us being small, but that's what we do for a living, is we drive people's homes. So we're going to be helping other people, and ours will be the last to get taken care of. But well, you guys, I hope you have an amazing evening. If anything changes, I'll come live later. If I get my power on, I'll come live from the where I can sit down up at the computer. But y'all take care. Bye, y'all. Thanks for hanging out.